Do the thing. Yeah! Woo! I'm sorry, Ezra. I'm sorry.
Well, that was one of Renoir's beasts. The one that comes down in the moment, and you see there's the lion, and then there's that. But that's okay. You'll have your chance.
Will I? What's going on here?
Just collision fuckery.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, that's one of that's the state of Renoir encapsulated right there.
He ain't ready.
And you can see it in the atelier in the manor in real life, above the canvas. There's a giant statue of that piece in the room when you first walk in.
Okay. Looks scary. That is good. Ha. Oh, that's twangy.
Strange tone of music for fighting hell beasts. But I dig it.
I'm not done. Fine.
Nope.
You're fine, you're fine.
Such an interesting result to this game, having such a freeing system of build choices, is that skill runs the gamut from like the game being way too hard to being trivially easy. And you know, there's just, you can't account for individual abilities, you know, and freedom in the name of fun is ultimately like the best thing to do for a video game. And then I guess after the fact you go, all right, how you can make it, you can limit it if you'd like, here's how you make it harder, you know.
Yeah.
But I think that that's not a sign of like poor game design as much as it is prioritizing fun, because in Dark Souls they created bonfire aesthetics, which was like things that could refresh an area and make it harder, so that like if you were somebody who fucking was just already crushing it and you wanted that difficulty up for better rewards, you had the ability to do so, you know?
Okay.
So like games like that, which are excellently designed, also kind of have these moments of like, yeah, crank that difficulty, you know, do your thing. You might be, this might not be enough for you, you know? And then to almost like underline this same philosophy, Sakurai makes games like Kid Icarus, where you can absolutely juice the difficulty to insane levels for insanely good rewards if you feel like the standard one is just like not cutting it, you know? But instead of it being like pick your difficulty when you press game start, every mission lets you crank it up for rewards or down if you like, you know, as a part of difficulty selection as part of the gameplay.
J'abandonne jamais. Dernière chance.
That I think is the optimal way to do it.
L'âme invitée.
The user can use
Yeah.
settings to modify the difficulty upwards for himself.
Yes, if the challenge needs to be higher in order to enjoy the moment, but let there be a reward for that. You know, make it cool. Let there be a fun incentive. Yeah, it is difficult to find that sweet spot in the end. It is true, but the sweet spot is ultimately like. Well, it's funny because like that goes back to like with fighting games, you're building around the sweet spot where, you know, they're going, okay, what is the limit of human reaction time? You know, how fast can someone react to something? It ain't 4 frames. You know what I mean? Second chance.
It's been learned.
So, you know, you have to design a game where, like, everyone has to commit to options that other people can mostly not react to.
Let's level up.
But every once in a while, there is something you can react to, you know? And yeah, and I think when you're in a game where you're going, okay, most people that have played other games, other action games, that are familiar with how these things go, tend to fall in this category of difficulty, you know?
Oh, hello.
Parfait.
And it also comes down to, being a merchant's not my usual gig, but I was looking to trade my core. Want to be a merchant? You gotta get jacked. Yeah. If you ask people to do things they've already done a million times, too, that's a big difference as well. Like, if you ask people playing, you know, whatever new genre of game to aim down the sights and hit their target, there's a lot of people that have a lot of experience in that are not going to struggle. Parrying is not something people have been doing for 10 plus years now, you know? We have, but parrying has not become a common thing until recently. So, as a result, you got a lot of people going, I'm just going to play this like a Final Fantasy game.
Too early.
Jump! While tethered.
Yeah, that was bound to happen.
Yep. Got.
I got. She's on fire.
And I don't feel bad because you are Goku.
Yeah, pretty much. Crud.
Sur moi.
Okay.
Shit. Okay.
And you are starting at the 1 health.
True that.
Ok.
Oh boy. Four out of 5.
Survivor.
C'est pas bon.
Sheesh.
Who do you kill? Who do you shoot? I mean, this shopkeeper is the motherfucker. He's hanging out in Unar's draft. This ain't any ordinary shopkeeper.
If I lose to the aberration, at least I'll be learning stuff.
True. And the contortionist is fucking contorting.
Yep. I guess for the future. That's a lot of turns. Shit.
for the future. Yeah, that's 5.
That's speed, huh?
Be flawless. Alright.
Pathetic.
Yeah, I think you killed the easiest member of the party. Because those enemies are trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Dansons.
Okay.
And that counts as my first offensive too, right?
It does.
Oh shit. Okay.
Ok.
Ooh.
Ok.
No bueno. Oh fuck. That came fast.
That was fast.
And I was not ready. I would have liked a warning on that.
Renoir's merchant.
Guys. He's selling stuff, huh?
Hey kid, you like fights? I got a place for you to set up shop.
Oh my god.
Sur moi.
Too early? Way too early.
Ok.
That was massive.
So you get about 4 hits, I think.
Too early again.
Welcome to the drafts.
Okay. That's a few patterns. That's fine.
You gotta earn that shopping list.
Damn. Imagine if this was real life.
I mean, if you healed up, you might be able to tank 1 attack extra, to be fair.
The hit I got hit by, I didn't even try to parry. Just fucking...
Prête à parer.
So be it. There it is. Dead.
Faisons couler l'encre.
Correct.
Une danse.
And now you've got a normal fight. Congrats. Well, you know, as long as...
Alright. As long as I reach the next turn.
Sur moi.
God, I felt that one.
Yeah, I felt you felt it. Feel it. I felt you feel it.
Not the feet.
Prête à parer.
Alright, alright. Alright, alright.
Oh, that was a waste.
It was. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I wasn't ready for these last two. But I seen them. Brother.
Sur moi.
Oh, that was not buffed and it still killed. Okay, that's good to know. That was a non-first strike gradient counter death.
Une danse de feu.
We're back.
Je peux y arriver.
That's funny.
Fuck yeah. Okay. There it is. Please. please. All right. Come on. That's. Oh, the fire.
Dansons.
Oh fuck. Try to dodge. Lol.
Prête à parer.
Okay.
Sur moi.
Good call. Good call. Nope. One of those was imperfect. You survived as a result.
J'abandonne jamais.
And we're back. Beware the grippers. It's that time of the afternoon.
Yeah.
It's that time of night. It is in fact that time of night.
It is that time of night.
And this is notable, but as we get hungrier, as the session goes a little bit later, these parries get just a little bit harder to do.
Oh my
And you
god.
can actually trace this across previous sessions as well. Let's go. Mr. Clutch?
No, it's I need to get it twice in a row. Jesus.
I just noticed the camera gives you a hint too when it zooms in on those slims.
Prête
Anyway,
à parer.
ignore me. Niall, virtuous with 9. No need for a last chance right now.
Did I get rouletted or something?
Perhaps.
Dansons.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. You are fighting the hardest merchant.
I don't feel like that's an excuse.
Sur moi.
Push comes to shove, you can put a solo Picto on. Okay.
En garde.
Okay. Okay.
Sur moi.
Hey, yo.
Jesus. Get me out of here.
Lokido.
Crud, need to kick my trading up a gear. Great duel, though. Here, I got something I think you'll like. Nicely done. Uh-huh.
Aegis Revival, +1 shield on being revived. Pain Rim. Earth skills cost less AP. Earth damage to skills. Want Lightning Stain. I'm good. Nosaram. Double perfection gained on free aim shots. Free aim shots break 2 shields. 50% increased aim damage. It sounds cool, but
There's
it's
a
not what I'm
build.
doing right now.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. No, there's a build there. There is a build there.
Okay, I can buy 30 colors of Lumina, which I will do.
Always worth it. Fucking empty that shelf.
Okay. I got some Grandiose as well. There's some weapon at the bottom too. Yeverum. Applying shell applies 1 shield. On applying shields, give 1 AP.
Yeah.
So
I
if
guess
Monoko was to give shields, would that also give? No, it's him applying shields.
okay, I guess this is okay, so the build here would be she is a shield multiplier for the team.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then and if you play clean, double, and then like a million shields in a few turns.
On switching to Virtual Stance,
Yeah.
double all shields on allies. Chromaro. Starting caster regens, 1 less AP, okay. Charnon, 100% critical chance during Twilight.
C'est ça.
1 Fortel on crit, 20% increased damage stackable for each consecutive turn without taking damage.
Ça, c'est la dernière.
C'est bon. No, that looks cool, but I'm not gonna buy it. And this is meh.
Don't forget that the self-owned upgrades to higher levels sometimes give you better crit for future. So energizing attack, for example, you own level 30, so you're good on that. Augmented
I'm looking
counter.
at, this.
That's gonna give you crit. The
Yeah.
other is not so much. So the ones that give crit basically are considerable, you know? Yeah.
Okay, I could buy this.
Because you and they know what you want to spend your money on. Because it's like you're trying to buy that crit that you lost optimizing your damage at this point. You know? So re-earn it with your Pictos.
Okay, I'll buy Sweet Kill. And then 18 is kind of middling. This is 3 levels.
18.
This is many levels.
18 off of for that one, yeah, you're close enough. The current.
This one I could buy.
That's a big difference, yeah. The jump between 28 and 31 is not going to be that significant.
And this is 1 level. This is fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do I want some more Grandiose?
It doesn't hurt if you're not buying anything else right now.
Yeah, not here, I think.
Yeah, so this is, I mean, look,
30k.
you're not going shopping much more after this. So, I'm gonna be real.
Don't forget to pump these muscles now and then.
Yeah. So there's a lot of there's a lot of end game Charno based builds that this lets her go broken, and you're getting it at high level too. You're getting it 2 points away from maxed out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So big crits and
Foretell crit and increased damage. Should I
stacking up to 5 times?
I'm not gonna equip it yet, I guess.
That's fine. That's fine. You're not your kit is not made for it. The card weaver is specifically for Châtillon.
What's going on here?
You need to get down.
Okay.
There's stuff on that cliff though. So, yeah.
Yeah, I saw it over there at the far end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know if I can reach from here though. I'll probably have to... Oh, I need to climb back up.
Yep. There you go. The stabilizing panic jump.
100%. Okay, they're close enough. Jeez.
Ah, the roll.
Well then. And I did like a regular jump. I didn't dash jump or anything, so...
I'm trying to think of how I would clean up the Picto system. Or at least, no, not the Picto system. That's fine. The Lumina system. But, well, no, the sorting and all that. And I think there's one that kind of comes to mind, and a version of that I think would be good. There's like a little bit of a Mad Libs kind of system that goes into play in Nier Automata, where you're picking certain words. Charging critical. 20% gradient charge on critical hits once per turn.
That's pretty good.
You want gradient all the time?
Get in there.
I think if it were me kind of taking off of the using words kind of system that I was just describing with Nier Automata, I'd do something like you pick shots and then you unlock different categories of like what you want to do to your shots. You know? So it's like gun, shots, okay. What do you want to put on it? Energizing, rushing, you know, marking, burning. You pick how you want to apply those things. And then you'd have these broader categories, and then you'd stack things into them. You know, you'd like, okay, what do you want on your gun, on your shots? What do you want on your attack? What do you want on your break? You know, and then you kind of get in there, and then just like, instead of having a different button for every possible combination of buff and action and state, just allowing you to put adjectives and combine them with the nouns, you know?
Yeah.
Or the verbs, and just kind of going like, okay, yeah, I'm taking my gun and I'm applying burning and breaking and marking, and that's my slots, you know. Just cut way past this, like, because it's a problem of language.
Yeah.
No pleurer, et pleurer, d'amour.
So many shots.
It's food. C'est fou.
Prêt à frapper.
Peut s'attirer. Elle est grande, elle détruit, ravager. Et crie au drame, cruauté de l'âme. Yeah!
Je peux y arriver.
Sirène enchaînée, noble reine, épeurée, poème d'amour.
Comment est-ce que tu sais faire?
Elle règne un monde fou. God, what a fucking song, man. Cauchemar et terreur. Et sœur et chaîne. Monde en peine.
God bless the nuke. Uh-huh. Oh, I saw something.
Purple on the corner.
Caught it from the corner of my eye. So... back out there, I guess?
I forget which way you came from, but I know there's a big branch.
Yeah, I feel like I went here because there was something else that went higher up over there.
Okay.
Parfait.
Oh. Speak of the devil.
What the frick is that?
That is what the music just sang about. That's the accent. The draft of the accent.
Huh.
He was working, and that was one of the concepts.
Guess not from here, so I'll go back down.
Yeah, kind of fucked up to see like an unfinished sketch is just a dead body.
Yeah. Okay, wait, where do I go from here? Oh, that was that where I came from? Yeah, I went down here. No, we're going back towards the,
Yeah,
this is the broken part.
You broke because you blasted open the
Yeah.
the rock. There was down and then there was up. So you blasted open the rock and came down. And I think once you clear out everything here, then...
Okay, in those directions, there were enemies here.
you went up the ladder.
There's that rope over here.
Yeah,
I just checked.
okay, that
This
little...
thing?
Exactly, that hill, yeah. And if I'm not mistaken... Okay.
Alright, how is that? Whew!
Not bad.
Big numbers.
Getting there. All sorted there.
Yeah, this could be upgraded.
Could be. Could be. And then you bring you bring a bit of a recoat and maybe some different skills into it, but yeah.
Yeah. I guess we can look at that another time.
Yep, if you'd like to, for sure. Stack the damage up, it would definitely, be an easy way. But as you see, like, you've got to wait for that damage to build up a little bit, So,
Alright, 41 points.
okay.
I'm gonna put these to 170. And then
you can add as needed, right? So you can kind of take a look, go, oh, here's what I want to give this person. You know, for example, like if you want like cheater, energy master, and second chance are things right off the top that like everyone could benefit from, but not everyone has access to. So if you wanted to think about that, you could certainly, you know. But yeah. I mean, these two are functioning as they ought to. So I do think they're more or less fine. But
Merlin Vessel.
Yeah.
Then I guess maybe Lune.
Lune could use more AP.
Yeah.
Because you have the crit solved. So she is low on AP. And then Ciel, you do have in support role where she's fine. When she's doing damage, she's also low on AP. So yeah, I wouldn't. I think a good use of some of those points would be to give her everything that would be energizing.
On Lune, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
well, you'd want to count how many though, right? Just to not just go all in like that, but just.
Well, currently,
energizing start 1.
If I'm looking at the top, energy master.
To give her 40.
I'll take 37, but yeah, maybe
to give her 40 straight up.
Starts would be
yeah,
better.
that's a simple way to do it. If you just gave her 40 and she got energizing master, instant problem solver for sure.
1, 2, 15, 35.
1, 2, 15, 35.
I was looking at energizing start 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And then for 3 and 4, it would take 15 and
it would
20,
take 35.
So 35 for this.
Yeah, or you could just give yourself the 40 and then do the other, you know, everything gets doubled.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to do it, certainly.
Energy master.
Mm-hmm.
Upgrade versus Lune.
Oh, 210.
Yeah. Actually, didn't she have 3 in the pocket?
She did.
That will be good. Sorry. There you go.
Fixed.
And then Ciel was also lacking in damage somehow, right?
But she's currently a supporting
She's doing the support stuff.
thing, yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But yeah, that would take a bit of a deeper dive, especially with her.
Yeah, we'll think about it another time. Well, that's good.
Yeah, worth taking a peek as we're here at just a little bit of what's beyond.
Should I carry on?
So, yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Just like we came here, and I think it's worth taking a peek. I think people would like the peek.
The Abyss. Oh boy.
Hey, SKA.
No talking.
Oh, you think your name's Artorias?
I'ma walk it. Oh man, didn't you make me crawl? The world is coming at me.
All right, Reggie. It's the end of the night. I'm going to give you 1.
1. Full power.
Il vaudrait peut-être mieux faire demi-tour. Je sens quelque chose de puissant par ici.
Allons-y.
Oh, that's aura. What? Oh boy.
try courage.
Ah! Simon.
I've seen that name before.
Seen it on a journal, right?
Ah, and there's a little thing right there.
They won't let me get there.
You should go pick it up.
I tried.
It's right there. Pick it up. Pick it up, Reggie.
They won't let me.
Ces épées, elles ressemblent à celles de la vieille lumière.
C'est donc lui qui a vaincu l'accent.
Damn, did he actually do the Artorias route?
Tu le connais?
C'est un vieil ami à moi. Lui aussi était dans l'expédition zéro. Il a disparu et je croyais... On dirait qu'il a rencontré Clair.
Actually, even with the one arm.
Mon ami.
You're not Artorias.
Never was.
Sa. Misete.
Alright. And I can... Zen Ryokude.
Show me.
I can go full power.
Sensei has given you permission. Just this once. Montre-moi.
Okidok. Fortune's Fury.
Montre-moi ce que tu sais faire.
Intervention.
À ton tour de briller.
How does this look? How does this look? Standal.
Une danse de feu.
It worked. It worked.
I didn't think it would work. Okay, well, we'll just be.
Oh yeah.
We'll have to. We'll have to.
Yeah, we'll have to. We'll have to a little bit, you know? At least.
Mon amour, ces adversaires sont indignes de toi. Toi, qui as affronté le ciel et la terre, terrassé des géants,
And
pour
praise.
me retrouver, me délivrer de son étreinte. Tomberas-tu face à cette simple épreuve? Alors que ton serment n'a pas
Your oath! Oh!
été tes ennemis.
Continue à t'aimer.
Okay, no target. Alright. And you even got this stance?
Frayons-nous un chemin.
You know the stance.
Yep. Dude.
We wear our reference on our sleeves.
Nothing hidden.
You know what you're looking at.
I played these games in the right order. Intervene.
À ton tour de briller. Ça va faire mal.
The second test. Last time was 33 million.
Yeah, it actually might. Yeah, it would. It would.
This time is 50 million.
It would. It would. It would. It would. We're gonna go back.
We're gonna go back for sure.
Good.
Yeah. We
Good.
have to. We have to.
Yeah, that's correct. There was a decent chance it wouldn't have, but it did.
But it did.
Roulette pulled you on out of that one.
That's right. Bet on black. The kids wish they could farm this much aura. What? Did you whisper something, or is just mouth moving? Better be just mouth moving.
So, I was expecting first phase wipe, second phase almost
wife.
but not. And then
And then time to play.
yeah.
Oh my god.
All right.
Simoso. Let me
But
practice,
alas.
Yeah.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Until next time.
We gotta go back. Marty, we gotta go back.
All right.
Yeah.